person for beginners, and I'm doing this now. So first of all, you always take the picture you want to draw, and then you should take it. You should have it the way how big you want it, because it's much more simple then. To do this little sketch here, you can't see it that well because it's really just little lines. You should look how big the heads are and how the ankles look like, and then you can just put your a watch, and then you can do it on the paper and do little lines there, up and down on the sides, and then you can do a little circle of like the head like this, or the arms or the legs, and you just should look how big everything looks like, how tall the persons are. If you could take a zoom here. Yay! See the hat. Yeah. These are the important things at first. So I always take 2 pencils. Yay! One is for the lines and the shapes. The other one is for the sketch, and if you want to put some really hard lines, you should pick this one that you use for the sketch. Normally I use 4, one for the lines, one for the sketch, 2 for the shapes. For beginners, 2 should be possible. Then I always have my big one is if you really mess up, you can put everything away, and the other if you just want some lines put away. Then you always should have something like this. Don't know the English word, sorry. Because we really, you can see there, should like you should for the shades and for the lines at the beginning shouldn't hurt, and for the really big and stuff it should be really but if you put it on the thing. Yeah, if you think you can't handle the sketch like this before, like I said it, you maybe should just you can transit, put it on a window, put this on a window, maybe you have to get it there and just hold it like this. You can see there if I hold it right, put it against the window, and then just do the simple lines. Not everything, just the simple lines, like how big everything is and where the nose is, where the eyes are. You can handle it like that. So if you finish the sketch, the first sketch, like really simple stuff, you can look like where the ankles are exactly, because sometimes you don't get it the first time. Just try over and over again. First time I draw, the person looks really bad. Okay, so then if you have your sketch ready, like I have here, that went forever. You should begin with you should figure out which one you want to do first. I'm doing Harry first, because he's in the front, and that's much simpler. If you have the front done, you can do it behind first. Always have a little bit of this stuff here, just you can use an old shirt or something like that, like I do. Because if you're done with the first person, like me here, if I do Pal first, and then I have to draw here, you always get it in his face and shade it, and the shades go away. That wouldn't be good. So I put it over, lay it here like this, and then I'm not destroying the work. So I start with Perry's shirt, not the jacket, and do the first shade. I always use cross shades, but you can also do line shades if you think it's simpler. Or figure out which shades you want to do, you should take a little piece and do some lines. Okay, I've got it big. And then you figure out if you want to just do it with some lines. If they look like that, then I'm not so good at it. Or you do the crossword, so you just trying to do like this. Wait. Ooh. So you can see it now. And just some really little lines. And you always have to put the same strength thing, and then you put another bigger lines. Yeah. And you did. So you have like maybe see, I can do this much better. If you think you can see the lines too hard, you handle it with the other pencil, draw over it, take it not that way, you should take it that way. Just draw over it a little bit. Look at that. Really simple. And you should try this over and over again, really like everything. Practice is half the way. Okay, so I start with Pal's shirt as that. So I'm going to handle the lines hard now, because I want you to look it. Because it's the other, it's really hard trying to check it, and it's need to be look out. So this is then the next step. It should look like. Can't see it that well. Okay, there. See, this is Pal, and then if you line the shirt, there you can start to shape it. Okay, I do the crossword, like I said, cross shading. I think it's a simple one if you start, because the lines you have to be really good. So because I want to look it, like I said, really dark in here, I'm doing really little lines at the beginning. Most important thing if you shade it like this is that is that you really get the bigger lines and that you not, if you put the really strength in the beginning, you need to be more careful at the end. So can see at first I was really hard to do people like to say that, and now just be careful, be careful. Yay! So something. So the first part of Pulse t-shirt done. Yay! So you do it with the second part, but I'm not doing it because it will take really long. Yeah, for the t-shirt, I said you should be really hard to the paper. Hard. Darken. Then to the trousers you need to be really careful because you want it to be not as dark as the shirt. So I start with really big lines there. I can't see it that way. This, you can see a little bit. And I'm going to draw over the lines a little bit. You can just put it away if you draw over the lines, but it's okay. It's really okay. Yeah, and you just try to make the first step there. And then you can go into it, to the lines, and be careful there that it's not too dark. It's always that, and as I said before, it's a thing. This is not good looking over there. This one, beginning of his trousers. Then you can put down the pencil like this and just draw over it a little bit. Yeah. These are some little tricks you can use. Okay. So if you finished his t-shirt and his trousers, I'm going to do this now. Not to talk. Then it comes to the jacket. But at first I draw this. I'm going to draw. Finish the shirt and the trousers. Gonna take a while. You see, I always get over the lines. Just okay. Take your time. I'm trying to get as fast as I am maybe at the beginning, because then you destroy the picture. Let's see, I did what I did there. I just put some lines there. I don't know if you can see it that good. Okay, and now because I have there a little place, I can see that is not drawn. Get over this, like one of these, one of these. So then I always get over my pencil. It's really hard for me just working with two pencils. I'm so used to it or yay! So second part, this t-shirt is done. The last part of the t-shirt. I always do t-shirt stuff because if you would didn't check it, you need to really be careful because there you can see them better than the teachers. And you have to figure out kind of what to do. Often I don't draw the skin black, dark shaded, or whatever you want to call it. Because it's really, I don't like that. Because sometimes you have that too dark, it's going to be too dark, and then you can't see anything. So I'm going to go over this. Okay, half t-shirt. You can see there is shade now. Really simple. This is set. Everything like I think there. This is darker than this. Can go over again and again and again. Everything is perfect. Okay. You have the lines there, and his trouser again up there because it's the simplest line. Really bad me. Okay, so you shade all the lines first, the big lines of the shape, of the cross shape. If you want to use the line shade, you can do it, but then be careful because it's quite hard to take every line and look at like not, you know, just many lines in a picture. Okay, now you need to be careful because there's his hand lying on his leg. You need to shade it there. The good thing about shade that his hand is lying there, you do not have to draw it perfectly at the beginning. If you get better, you can do it. Okay, I'm doing here because Joan's leg is here. Come on, let's see that. Okay, But if I need to get the target there here to show that it's not one thing. Figure. Normally I listen to music while I'm drawing because it can relax me. Okay. Then first back down carry. So you can see going to good looking at. In this picture here, you can see that it maybe not so good, but there are some dark lines because so if you want to draw this, just take this one now, lay it down, just get some in there, drop lines. So let's see what to do there. It looked like something on. Yay! So continue the other leg. Same as the first leg. Often the second leg goes pretty much faster because you know how to do it. Yay! So trousers done. Hey. So we're going to do the jacket. So we're going to use this pencil now because we just put some lines there. So we just figure out what we want to stay out. This. Then you have to think where some shades are. Just some lines. Then it looks. Oh, you can't see it. That's that. Really, I really like you can see I'm not getting too hard with this because it always should look good. You can see I put a shade there because there's this on. Now the other side. Well, there's a shade of the arm. Lines. I'm doing, show you this picture. I'm using to do here some shape, there some shape, so you can see his arms. And then on his shoulder, I'm going like this, and on his arm, I'm going like this, that, and check it just that you can see where his arm goes and where the checker goes. So after this, like that now, kind of far. So we're doing his arm because it's angled. We need to do some shape here. Shape like this. Really not much like you see. Really just so. So his face. I hate doing faces. You can just shade it a little bit. Really careful because if you mess up there, you could take pictures. Figure out his lines of his mouth. Forget the word. Yeah, now you can hear I'm from Germany. Woohoo! Because he has some. Gonna make it harder. You can see where is it? Yeah, there. You can see his eyes through it, so just not that hard. And then I put some lines over the glass that you know he has glasses. The most thing of his face is that. Now I'm going to shape it here that just a little bit like I did in the face because you need to see where it goes. But it's not just one thing. It would look a little bit scary. Fine. You also can use if you I don't know if you shape something, do a line and then rub over the finger. Then it's looking like this. But don't do it over the whole page, it doesn't look good. But if you just think, the face is too hard, you can rub over it a little bit. Over the whole face, over the here. Then it looks like this. So, we got Paris face, shirt, jacket, trousers, his arms. Now Paris hair, he has an afro, so I always use my line pencil. Do some, oh my gosh, what do you call it? Just doing this over and over again, and then I'm going over it. The penciling there, then it looks like everything like I hope so. Yeah. So, this time, use little one, you can use the bigger one. Bigger one, but I think it should look good. So, use the little one. Wow, it's not even yet. If you're not sure where you're gonna because you need to go like this and this, and if you don't know it, you can put a single line there. Not really hard to figure out. Yeah. You can't see it at all, but it is there. This is always the thing that takes the longest. I'm going to do not finishing it the whole thing because it's the same like with Perry. Just do the shirt first, hard, dark, and then the trousers are dark. Then you figure out to check it how you want to do it. Let's do the lines. I'm just doing the cap later because I'm using special version there. So after you get the whole thing there, I'm not doing it now. Just always do it. You can go, like I said, over it, and then it looks like Harry's hair. I'm not going the whole way down there because there it goes like you need to go through the lines you draw of his hair before, because I'm not doing his hair. Just doing a round circle around his head and figure out how that's. So go to students, what's it doing? Yeah, general. Tap. It's tap. Just draw the lines hard, dark. So, you can see students. Then you go there really hard, the string here. Well, it is darker than the other thing. I'm not sure myself I need to tell you in German, but you understand. So, do you need one pencil? That is good. Then, for the rest of the cap, I'll just put the pencil like this, going in. It's like lines, but not really. Yeah, it's hard to explain. So we get out things when the lines are getting darker, and then we're getting also dark in the middle. Because it's like a circle. Only using little circles to do this. Good luck. Then good luck. So, that's how you do the cap. Showed you everything I do in Perry. Tracy has not done. Yeah, and this is how to draw a person. Really simple. Just try and try, and then you will get it someday as good as possible. Have fun!